Hi guys, I just wanted to stop what I was doing, and I wouldn't usually do a review on something like this. In fact, I don't often do reviews unless it's something that really tickles my fancy. But I got this in today on a whim, which is from Eachine. And obviously with Eachine, you don't really know what you're going to get. It might be a bag of crap, or it might be really good, because Eachine is essentially just a bang good name for random stuff that they get from various suppliers. However, this caught my fancy because, well, for a number of reasons. We've got a little VTX, and it is pretty small, not much bigger than a Unify. It's got pit mode, smart audio, 5 volt output, 7 to 24 volt in. It's got a lovely MMCX connector. But also, although on this side you can see they've nicely covered over their own soldering, if you notice on the other side you've got nice little solder pads which are spread far enough out that you can solder directly onto them. And this really excited me because I don't know about anybody else, but my VTXs tend to go from quad to quad to quad. I've got a TBS Unify that's been in about 3 quads because I put it in one quad and then I make another quad and think, oh, actually it's better in there. So I tend to sort of swap things around. So I hate connectors, and the reason why I hate them is you end up with lots of VTXs with and lots of little cable connectors with bits of wire. They never fit from one quad to another, so you end up having to take the wires out and put them back in again, and I find the whole thing a faff. So I love VTXs that have solder pads, and the only real one that I've ever had is the Matic one, which is an okay VTX, but it's outperformed by the TBS Unify and the AKK FX2, I think it is, which I quite often use. VTXs are one thing that I hate spending, 35 or 40 quid on. I completely understand that there are great VTXs out there. Obviously, the TBS Unify is one, the Tramp is another. And if you were competitively racing, I completely get that it's worthwhile spending that a bit extra to get accurate power output and channel separation. But for most of us, like myself, who's a freestyle pilot, you don't really need that accuracy. What you need is a VTX that broadcasts onto the channel that you're telling it to, and as long as the power's not wildly out, you're absolutely fine. So 10 quid versus 40 quid, I think it's well worth a look at. So what I'm going to do, the next part of this video, is test it out and let's see how it does against an all singing, all dancing TBS Unify high voltage.